Everybody, this is Jose with Oakland Latinos United, aka Oakland Latinos Unidos, out here with another Barrio tours for you guys to enjoy. Today we're doing a Barrio slash hood tours of Deep East Oakland, of the 90s exactly. The Deep, the place we call the Killing Fields, if you remember that song by Black Dynasty, Deep East Oakland. But we're in the Deep, in Deep East Oakland, over here in the 90s, on 92nd. Wanted to do a little Barrio hood tours of this area. You know what I mean? This area is called the Elmhurst area by many. A lot of homies in the hood call it the Deep East Oakland. You feel me? A notorious reputation. You know, from what I've been told by a lot of older people, this area used to be all white back in the days. And in the 70s and 80s, it became black. And now a lot of Raza is moving in here. You feel me? So it's becoming more of a barrio more than anything. But right here, we're on 9400. This is the block. This is notorious because this is where the Border Brothers started. The BBs. This is their hood. You know what I mean? And no disrespect to them or nothing like that. Just showing a little bit of Oakland history. But yeah, we're on 94th. And in Deep East Oakland, you know, wanted to show you the Deep out here kicking back. It's a nice, sunny, hot Saturday, you feel me? But yeah, this area used to be very bad though when I was a kid, man. It wasn't cool to come up here, you know. A lot of robberies, a lot of killings, a lot of gangbanging shit, you feel me? Especially if you were from like the murdered doves of the 30s, you know what I mean? It was all bad to come up here, you feel me? But you know, nowadays nobody's tripping like that. I know I ain't, you feel me? And it's all love, it's all Raza love, you feel me? But yeah, we're in the Deep East. I wanted to show you some more neighborhoods over here. Man, these streets are hella small. But yeah, man. But yeah, we're over here in the Deep East side of Oakland, the 90s, kicking back. There's Elmhurst and B. So right here, this is another old school barrio. This is 96. Back in the days, this used to be a barrio called 96 Locals. They were a Norteño hood back in the 80s, 70s and 80s and early 90s. And yeah, I remember my brother used to tell me about them. They were one of the few like Chicano barrios or Chicano gangs out here back in the days. And yeah, this area was mostly black back then. But 96 Locals, it was out here back then. And my brother told me that back in those days, it was more sect tripping. Like, instead of Norte and Sur, it was more like, or Border Brothers, it was more about this hood and that hood. You feel me? So they used to get into it with the boys from 96 back in those days. You feel me? But yeah, man, like I said, Jose's Barrio tours, hood tours of Deep East Oakland, out here in the Deep, kicking back. I always show Fruitvale and those areas, but this time I'm way up here in the Deep East side of Oakland. You feel me? But yeah, like I said, this area changed a lot. You feel me? When I was younger, it used to be mostly black, but now hella Raza moving up here. There's more Mexicanos up here and Latinos than there was when I was growing up, that's for sure. And this light be taking forever. I hate this light. And I got this stupid ass truck in front of me. But yeah, man, we're over here on 96 and East 14th. Feel me? Kicking back. Hopefully you're enjoying this Barrio tours of the Deep. Of Deep East Oakland. Out here on 9600, 96 Ave, the old school 96 Locals. But yeah, this light right here sucks. I've been caught at this light before and it takes forever. So now on the other side of East 14th or International. On 96. If you can hear, all you hear is banda over here and Spanish music. Like I said, when I was growing up, this area was mostly black. Now there's hella raza up here. You feel me? So it's going from becoming a hood / barrio now. But it is what it is. In Califas, California, we're bound to grow. You feel me? That's just how it goes. See, everywhere out here, you hear Spanish music now. But yeah, we're on 96 in Plymouth Rock. In deep East Oakland. But yeah, man, these are all the areas where back in the days they used to do sideshows and shit. You feel me? '96 in Birch. This is the liquor store. I think this is the liquor store where they filmed the old school Too Short video. I ain't tripping. I want to say it was right there, but I could be wrong. Or they might have filmed it right here. Might have been right here. They also filmed that video Deep East Oakland right here, right on this intersection on 96 and Olive, where the dudes were burning donuts. But they show that liquor store right there in the old I Ain't Tripping video by Too Short. Now we're going down, I think this is Olive Street, towards 94th, 9400. We're on 94th and Olive. Heading towards Bancroft, the old Sideshow Street. So right here, I'm going to show you, this is where they filmed the documentary Gang Wars on this block right here with the little homie from Colombia, that homie Javier. I actually know that dude, the dude in the wheelchair. That was the house where he used to live at right there. That's the house where they were kicking it in the documentary right there, where they got shot at and all that. So if you've seen Gang Wars, that was right here. That was that house right there where they were kicking it at. Right here on 94th and Bancroft with the homie Javier, a little Colombian homie. Dude in the wheelchair. That was his house. Or where they used to stay at, I guess. You feel me? But yeah, I've talked to that dude before. He's hella cool. I'm cool with him. You feel me? But now we going down Bancroft towards 98. Gonna show you 9800. My bad. My throat's all messed up. We got street vendors right here. You always got hella raza street vendors in Oakland. Always, you feel me? That's the one thing I love about the town. It be looking like Tijuana out here. But now we're on 98th and Bancroft on 9800. You feel me? Yeah, this is one of the main streets in the 90s. It's 9800 or 98 Ave, not 98th Street, but 98th Ave. You feel me? Way out here in deep East Oakland. It's a beautiful sunny day. Hopefully you're enjoying this Barrio tour / hood tours of the deep of the 90s. You feel me? Kicking back into town today. I was at the Oakland flea market over there by the Coliseum earlier. You know what I mean? I'm just cruising around Oakland right now, kicking back. You feel me? But yeah, this is 98. We're about to hit 98 and International or East 14th. The old school block, if you remember back in the days, right there used to be the AM PM. Now it's called Grand, and Big Old Tires was over there. And right there where the firehouse is, if you real OGs, if you a real OG, you remember that used to be Doggy Diner back in the days. You feel me? And there's a McDonald's over there on the corner. But yeah, my parents used to actually, behind the Doggy Diner over there, behind where the fire station is now, they used to have a burrito place called the Giant Burrito back in the late 80s. You feel me? It was a burrito place my parents had back then. It was a cool little business, man. It didn't last very long, but yeah, they I don't know what happened. They ended up tearing down the building, but yeah, that's where Doggy Diner used to be. There's where A&PM used to be, the big old tires, the McDonald's on 98. You feel me? Another thing about 98th Ave, this is where that one homie who, a lot of homies like Convict's Perspective and that dude, Boxer Mendoza, their homie, that dude Mexican Mike, who was a big time norteño from out here. He was from here, from 98th Ave. This was his hood. You feel me? So he was from the deep. If you guys ever heard of Mexican Mike. But yeah, there's the park right there on 98. But yeah, we way up here in deep East Oakland, kicking back, relaxing, cruising down the street. So now we're cruising towards 98th and San Leandro. Now, if you hella old school, you remember that used to be the Granny Goose potato chip factory back in the days. How many of you guys remember that spot? There used to also be the Mother's Cookies factory over there on 83rd. Next time I'll do the 80s. You feel me? Next time I'm in the deep. But I just wanted to do the 90s. Wanted to do the deep. You feel me? Because I've never done really a video up here, so I thought it was about time to make a video in deep East Oakland. There goes the old school. If you guys remember that spot over there, old school Fandango Latino or Club Latino right over there. That's the old school's place. Those of you who remember that spot. Now we're heading over to Brookfield, Brookfieldville. We're still on 98. So now over here, this is called Brookfield. Those of you who don't know, this is Brookfieldville. You feel me? This is a old school black neighborhood. You know, it's still be hyphy up here. So this area always had a reputation. This is where that dude. This is the neighborhood where that dude. Crosby was from. The dude that did the dude that was on the Cocaine Cowboys documentary. I forget his name. His last name was Crosby, I remember. But this is his hood. This is Brookfield. So I'm just turning down a random little street down Brookfield just to show you the little hood. But yeah, man. So this was Barrio / hood tours of deep East Oakland of the 90s. We're going to end it right here in Brookfieldville, in Brookfield Village. You feel me? And, yeah, looks like there's Raza down here, too, because I'm seeing some brown faces. This used to mostly be a black neighborhood back in the days. But, you know, Raza, we everywhere now. You can't stop us. But that was about it for Oakland Latinos United. This was my tour of deep East Oakland of the 90s. Next time I'll go down, I'll do the 80s, I'll do the 70s, I'll do the 60s, and so forth. But today I did Barrio tours in the 90s, deep East Oakland. I'm going to end it over here in Brookfieldville, Brookfield Village. So, yeah, man. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think of this video. Leave any suggestions. Like, subscribe. All that good thing. This Jose, Oakland Latinos United. I'm out.